Hello? I'm so glad that works. I feel like it's been a very long time since I've used the Stream Deck. I think everything's working. Cotton! Say hi, puppy! This is the face of a cat that was just beating up his brother, and I'm upset with him, so I was giving snackies to Loki, who's right here. Oh, he's not coming up far enough. I was giving snackies to little man to make him feel better, and then big man was like, but I want snackies. And I'm like, but you were also just bullying your brother. But I still gave him one because I felt bad not giving him one. So really I'm enabling bad behavior, and I don't know how I feel about that. Hi everybody, hello, welcome. I'm happy to see everybody. I'm sorry to disappoint, Bill, your happy birthday Peanut, and it's just me today. No Peanut. I almost said her other nickname again. I need to not say that. I can't help it. I want to say it, but it's not a good name to stick. Welcome everybody, hello. Peanut informed me late last night that she's being taken out for a birthday dinner, so she is not joining us today. So it's just me, myself, and I, and two kitties. And these people walking past my house, so maybe I'll close the blinds. Happy nut-free day! Yeah, it's not often that we have a nut-friendly, a nut allergen-friendly stream. They're few and far in between. Thank you so much, Mud. Thank you! It's also been a hot minute since I've streamed by myself. I hope my voice sticks out. I know it used to be really bad when I first started solo streaming without Peanut. I do have a coffee, which was probably not the best idea for like a help my voice last stream. But I did get decaf, so maybe that helps. I don't know. Who knows? Sorry, little, can I just put this over here? Sorry, buddy. Hello, everybody. Jared Blaze, hello, Div Zero, perfectly on time, on the minute. Hello. Happy to see everybody. Aloha, Magus, hello. So it's just me, myself, and I. Peanut is doing whatever Peanut does. Maybe she'll come say hi later. I do not know. I had something fun planned for her birthday, and she has ditched us. So I think the fun shenanigan that I had planned for today we will do on Saturday's stream. So Saturday's stream is not going to be a build stream. It's going to be something else. But I don't want to tell you guys because I don't want you guys to look into it before stream. So I'm being cryptic, but on purpose. I don't know. I think Peanut will enjoy it. So that's why we will do this thing on Saturday. Dang, I came in second. Hi, Robert. Hello. Hello. Hi, Puzz. Okay. So today I'm gonna build Rozen Zulu to Robot's point. Thank you for the Waku Waku Robot. Thank you. Bowler, hello. There was another Waku Waku that I saw. Lurker, thank you for the Waku Waku. Thank you! We're gonna build, we love Yelly Boys in the Gundam universe. There's not many of them. There's probably 3 off the top of my head, and only 2 of them are, like, worth it. I don't know if that makes sense. I don't even know the 3rd one's name, so I think that speaks for itself. We're gonna build a Yelly Boy kit today. I love me, you guys know. Izak is one of my favorite Gundam pilots. Izak from Seed is peak Gundam boy. I don't remember the name of who pilots this one. Oh no! So the Rozen Zulu is also piloted by a Gundam character that shares Izak's voice actor. And I think that's just meant to be. Beautiful. Also very sarcastic, also has white hair. They're basically twinsies. Except the Rozen Zulu is a unicorn kit. Maybe it'll say his name in here. Show me your pilot, you beautiful mobile suit. Oh, it probably says it in Japanese. There's a lore page. Not like this. I've been bested. But the Rozen Zulu is a super cutie pie. Angelo Sulfur is the pilot's name. Thank you, robot. Rozen Zulu. I love that it's purple. I love the look at the heel. And look at the backpack. They're flowers. It's so cute. So I'm very excited to do the Rozen Zulu. I unbagged these already. And while I was unbagging them, I was like, these bags and pieces like look kind of brittle and old. And I was like, when was this kit made? She from 2014. What are kits in that era like? Am I in for a good time? Am I in for a bad time? It's been a while since I've built an older kit. And the decal sheet I'm actually kind of scared about. Look at all of these white lines on this decal sheet. Actually, it's probably easier if I show you guys this way. There's a bunch of white line decals, and I might just try to get Peanut to paint it instead, to hand paint. Kit quality should be fine, just an older print of a kit I managed to find. I'm so excited for her to look stunning when she's done. But this doesn't do justice. You can't see how many lines are here. Maybe it's the lighting. Maybe if I do this. Oh, you can kind of see all of these individual white line decals. So this might be a Peanut paint angle. There we go. Hi Smiley, hi Dova. Mad props if you can read Japanese. No, unfortunately I can't. I can read the word plate because it looks like a top hat. So fun fact, if you're ever in Japan and you see a Japanese character that looks like a top hat, probably says plate. That's the only knowledge I can give you, I can bestow upon you for today. Hydrate, thank you, Magus. You put all of that in the back together yourself, very impressive. All of these kits? Where's my webcam button? All of these? Normally there's two of us here. Normally there's myself. Do I have a picture of a Peanut, or did I delete my Peanut picture? Normally my sister's here with me. I do most of the building, and then she does all of our panel lining, our decals, and our painting. She doesn't love to build. She likes to build like weird, kooky, crazy kits. She has recently really liked Zoids. She likes building things that are not mecha, and I just love building. So building these, yes, except for this is Peanut. This is my sister's square. Oh, webcam, please. Come back to me. Can I give you a pair of side cutters and maybe you'll focus on that? Ha! This square is her square. She built the stuff in here, and some of these ones over here. And then there's the bigger kits are up top. But all in all, I like to build, and she likes to do the other stuff. Hello? There we go. Very good. I think detail painting is the way to go, Robot. Yeah, I think so. My old eyes are watering working with those. I got my white gun and I'm so happy. I'm glad it came in, Dova. Let's go. Need a Peanut cutout in the background. I feel like I would come down the stairs late at night and be terrified to see a Peanut cutout. I guess I'll put the decals over here for now. Loki is joining us today. He got into a fight with Cotton a second ago, so if you see litter all over him, I think he was coming out of the litter box when he got jumped. Thank you for the follow. Oh yeah. Oh, now I got the yucks too. Robert says Gundam Age is what I believe the Rozen Zulu might be from. Either that or Unicorn. She's a unicorn kit. I think Angela was the pilot's name, Robot had said. So there's 2 different colors of purple, 3 different colors of purple. There's one more at the bottom here. It might be like a darker. I think these are the same. 2 colors of purple. And then she's got some like accenty brown bits. So I'm very excited to see what this looks like when it's put together. I'm also super excited for the little pink petalies to come together. That's super hyped. They come with these, I guess some sort of like stand section, maybe for some of the flowery boys, which would be cool. Post a link to last year's birthday event for Peanut. What did we do last year for Peanut's birthday? I don't remember. I feel like we do a bunch of random stuff all the time. For absolutely no reason. Was that when she wanted to play that unicorn game and we let her? Smiley, if you don't mind me asking, what got you interested in models in Gundam? I was initially interested in Gundam the franchise when I was like 15 years old. I live in Canada, so late night on Canadian television, there would be, I think it was late night YTV, they had something called Bionics and they played anime, and I loved anime. I've always loved anime. And they played Gundam Seed, and I was like, okay, this is super litty, and I was super into Gundam Seed. I didn't really see any other Gundam shows come on. So that's what interested me in Gundam. Model building I didn't start doing until 4 years ago. I was at an anime convention, because I'm a big nerd and a big anime fan. And they were doing like free builds of entry grades. You could build a Pikachu, Pokeplo, or you could build a Granddad. So Peanut and I both built the Granddad, and we were like, that was so freaking cool. We would do that again. I like hobbies where I can be like handsy. I like putting stuff together. For me, it's really fun. So being able to put something together and look at it is really cool for me. I am a collector of hobbies, and this just kind of stuck. We also use it as a way for us to like spend time together as sisters, because once you get older, you kind of grow apart. She is now married and lives elsewhere. So it keeps us together, which is cool. Yeah. Old Flash games last year? Oh yeah, Super Crazy Guitar Maniac we played last year too. Answer to my joke was outlaws are wanted while in-laws aren't. Dang, Robert, very good. Greetings, I see the show part stealing feline. This is one of 3 that might say hi today. This is Loki. He's sulking because he just got beat up by his brother. And his brother has since run away. This instruction manual looks very dark. It looks very busy. There's a lot going on here. Oh, sorry. Sorry, little. Bonk ya. It looks like there's a reasonable amount of parts on the runners that I'm not going to be using, which is kind of neat. It's been a while since I've had a bunch of leftover parts on a runner. And it doesn't look like it separates the sections of the build. It's just kind of one run-on instruction manual, which is interesting. Oh, HGUC episode 7. These are all the suits. Very cool. I wish I could read the names, but they've got them listed in Japanese. Sag. Sorry, little. I'm gonna put this back, buddy. He's just watching. He's supervising. Okay, you ready to just jump on into it, buddy? Yeah. Yes. Good boy. I'm hoping he's gonna be good today and not try to eat a bunch of pieces, because I did save you from your brother. You owe me one. You should be a good boy. D runner, polycap runner, A runner, AD polycaps for the first half of the page. Oh, it actually gets me through all the way to this step if I just use AD polycaps. Okay, let's go find AD and polycaps. C is pretty pink. H, A, nice. We get purple right off the bat. Oh, I thought he was eating something. B, G, what did I say? A, D, F, D1. Oh gosh, is there multiple D? This is like a navy blue. It's not quite a black. It's like a midnighty blue. I need Peanut. Her mantis shrimp eyes would know better. And polycat. Ooh. Massive polycat. Very cool. Oh, also, for some unknown reason, because I'm not that far yet, I should have known you were going to take that. Can I have that back, please? There's like 4 of these stringy, I can't really show you guys. There's like 4 of these stringy things in the box. Hey, if you like string, I can get you your own string, but you can't have my string, alright? It's wearing high heels! I'm so excited! My scope dog has parts drying, so I'm working on a Kotobukiya Soul Hornet. Good day so far. No feline snagging my parts, though. He's constantly eating my stuff. You gotta be good, little man. This dude is gonna take a nap now and fall asleep listening to this for the time being. Enjoy. No, here. Do you want this feather? You can have this. See this feather? You can have that. Don't, like, actually eat it, though. You can just, like, chew on it. Can I actually have that back? I don't like that you're trying to eat it. I thought you were just gonna play with it, buddy. This is why we can't have nice things. He's in a mood now. Do you see what I've done? I pulled out a string and now he's gonna start hitting parts for sure. Please don't. He's eyeing the polycaps. Be a good little kitty, please. Good boy. Don't. Little. Please don't. Please, sir. Please. No, don't. That's also not for you. Choose peace and not problems. Please. Oh, yeah. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. Those are his nippers now. We need to get him like a cat toy of something model build related so that he stops trying to steal mine. Peanut thinks he just wants to be involved, and like that's why he starts to try to hit stuff when I'm using things. But it's probably not the best course of action for him to be trying to eat all my stuff. Don't love it. No, please. Little, hey, can you be good boy? Can you stay in your box? Are you gonna have to be evicted? I know that you'd like to stay, but only good boys get to stay. Cease. Can you be a good boy? Can you lay down? Why don't you lay down and take a nappy? Loki, those are lefty nippers. You don't get to use them unless you're left-pawed. Yeah, these are for lefties. Cats be trouble. It's only this one that be trouble. The other two are perfectly normal. This one, here, I'm gonna just take this away from you. Sit. Sit. Down. Down, boy. Down. Actually, you know what? I can resolve this. I'm just gonna turn your box around. Why haven't I thought of this before? Perfection. Get out of here. Get out of here. You can sit in the corner. Sorry, little. You did it to yourself. Don't eat the cords, please. I think it might have worked. We might be saved. Nope, don't hit them. You gotta be good. He turned himself around, but I'm hoping he'll just lay down and be good. I'll have to refigure out where some of these pieces— No! Don't eat them! Get, no. Nobody. Oh, where'd all of these go? I think here, there. Am I only supposed to have 5? You didn't get any, right? Little. Giving him some snugs so that maybe he'll chill. Yeah, some chin scritches. Is this all you need? And then you go be good boy? Time to be good boy? Please? Don't do it. Don't do it. Little, hey. Thank you. stop looking at them. I don't trust you. I came for the cat and stayed for the chaos. Little. Maybe I'll attach some of these polycaps to these pieces so that he stop. Buddy. Okay. No! Oh, I found a cat treat. I was sitting on it. Here you go. What if you give him an old empty runner if you have one left over? He will chew on things until they start falling apart. And he has no qualms eating anything. So I just don't want him eating plastic, essentially. He's also not smart enough to realize when he shouldn't be chewing on something. Like, he'll chew on these, which are metal, and he's already chipped a tooth. So he's not smart enough to be like, I shouldn't chew this. That's a bad idea. He has no brain cells. Unfortunately. I'm hoping he will. Oh, he's coming back already. The chair's in his way. Maybe that'll keep him at bay. I'm sure he'll find a way up. Ouch. No, you can't come hang out because you're being a bad boy. Please go back. Some of these pieces are kind of hard to push on. Oh yeah. He's really upset with me. You were being bad. You had to be stopped. Oh. No, you have to leave them alone. You can hang out, but you have to leave them alone. Nope, buddy, see, you're not leaving them alone. That's the problem. Feed the gremlin. Let's go back to giving you a tasty for being bad. Okay, sit. You can have treat. Big chomps. You were being so good a second ago. Can you be a good boy? I want to build. Is that cool? Is that cool with you? Oh, let me put the lid back on these cat treats. Okay, if I give you your box, I would like you to sit in your box and stay in the box. Okay? Would you like a box? You can have a box, but you have to be good. What, you want mama? Can you sit in your box? Do you want the box? Good boy. I'm not gonna start double cutting until he starts simmering down, because once I start double cutting, there's gonna be little nubs everywhere, and I really don't want him stepping in them. But Fox, hello! Seed is a good entry point. I started with Wing, but it was original series that got me really into Gundam. We just watched, during the Discord build night, Monday, we finally watched the first Hathaway movie, and I really liked it. So I'm excited for the new Hathaway movie. I want more. Hope you had a good day, Smiley. I had a work day. As good as those get. No, buddy. I don't even have a door on this room. I cannot put him outside the door and close the door. There's no door. I'm just stuck with him being a pain in the patootie. Oh yeah. Hello. Thank you. Still gotta watch that? Well, I mean, I finally just watched it literally this week, Alex, so no rush. Little... I'll put you on top of the cabinet. Don't think I won't. I can and I will. If you're being bad boy. Don't... Hey. Oh, oh. Okay, I'm scared he's actually gonna eat these polycaps. No, you're being banished, and I'm sorry. Okay. Okay, you stay up there. He needs his own kids. He needs to not eat his mom's kids. He's now up on top of the cabinet. Ah, little kitty, I love you so, but you drive me up the wall. It is what it is. He's meeping. Sometimes you gotta banish your pets, it's true. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Because I really would like to start double cutting these, but I can't if he's gonna be a gremlin. Dang it, he got down. I literally don't have a door on this. Oh, fuck. Stop trying to eat the polycaps! Oh, buddy. Why do you do this to your mama? Hey? Is there a reason? No, these are mama's pieces too. And I'd like to know what order they go in, so I need you to leave them where they are. Weird concept, I know. Why can't I get these polycaps on either? We're losing it, little. Oh, do you hear that? That sounds like the auto feeder. Maybe you should go check that out. That sounds great. Hi, Smiley. Hi, Bill. Loki is so active today. He's losing my mind. Little, I just really want to build, and you are not letting me. I know you want to hang out, but you're hanging out in a not productive way. Evening, what up, Dishonor? Hathaway was good. I think I need the whole trilogy before I can properly rate it. I enjoyed the tidbits in the first one. I think the movies have been more my style than the series. I love the series, but they go on these tangents. Sir. What can I do for you to get you to let me build in peace? I've cut out 3 pieces, buddy. I've made no progress. Please hold. I have to figure out what to do with this gremlin. Maybe if I just give him a lot of pets. Oh, you're gonna sit on the instructions. Okay. Love that. You just need love and attention. Hey? Are you upset that we're not playing Hello Kitty Island Adventure today? Is that it? You wanted to go see all the villagers? Yeah. Have you made the big HG Gundam from that? It looks a bit like a chicken. The Penelope? No. I haven't done the Penelope, and I haven't done the, is it the Z? The XI? The biggest kit that I've done, HG-wise, is the Nightingale. The Nightingale freaking chonkadonk. Or maybe the Psycho Zaku, because the back piece is huge. Hi, buddy. Sorry, gang. Sorry for the lack of building. I really just need this fuzzy creature to sit in his box so that I can build stuff. Hey? Look at all these scritches you're getting. This isn't enough for you, Your Majesty, Your Highness. Your fur is going every which way. Okay, there. You have had lots of snuggums. Is this sufficient? Would you like to go in the box now? Are you attacking pieces because you want my attention? Buddy, you threw that on the floor. That's not very nice. That's not very nice. If I give you attention, do you stop doing that? Huh, riddle me that. Hi, Toy Rensu. Good evening, Smiley, and everyone. Hi, Gingerbeard. Hello, hello. We are trying to appease this cat so that we can build something. Unfortunately means I've put no pieces together because he keeps trying to eat them all. Hello, Magnetic, what's up? No, buddy, you can't have. Stop. Okay, I'm just gonna move everything away from him for a second. I'm gonna have to refigure out what pieces I put together, which is gonna be a super bummer, but thankfully it hasn't been many. Can you take a bath in the box? Please? Please. Oh, actually, I'll put a treat in the box, and then maybe he will go in the box with the treat. Come on, fully. In. Go, 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 go. Chaos Loki for solo streams. He only acts out when it's just me. Rewarding bad behavior again? Okay, but it got him in the box. This is good. This is good. He's not on the build net. Oh good, got a new PM job for now, and times have been busy. Busy. But good. I'm glad. Congratulations on the new PM job. Heck yes. Peanut is the Loki whisperer. They speak the same language, so she's able to like keep him somehow behaving. But once he takes a bath, he'll normally like take a bath and then take a nap. We just need to hold out until then. He's starting to lick himself a little bit. Oh, he's giving you guys footsies for free. But this is good. That means nap is coming. Nap is soon. And if he lays down, then he will stop trying to eat the pieces and we can build in peace. Don't do it. Hi gang, hi G-Sisters, hi Christian, hello. No! Did you knock that off the floor again? Little, where'd that piece go? Hey, what about bath? Bath good. Bath good. Eating box not good. Don't eat box. Bath. Bath time. Bath time. Here, I'll help. Ready? There. Wow. Make your fur a little bit wet so maybe you clean the rest of you yourself. Would be nice. Rozen Zulu! I know, I'm so excited. Don't do it, little stinky. Go back to your bath, please. Don't. Little. Don't do it, you butt. Cat treats, go back. Okay, here. Cat treat in the corner. Go look elsewhere. Stop trying to look at the pieces and eat them. There's some pretty big connectors to some of these pieces. I'm a little bit worried about cutting those off. Put your tail in there too. Thank you, sir. Little kitty, don't be a bum bum. Oh, he's cleaning himself. Okay, we might actually get to make some progress on this build. Very good. Thank you, Skoback. Rewarding his bad behavior has resulted in good behavior, so we take it. That's a W. 13. It looks like right off the bat in the first section of this build, it's already calling for decals. So once I double cut these, sand them down, get them looking a little bit nicer, we can start to put some... Don't do it, kitty. Stop that. Get in your... I need a cage. I need a cage for his box so that he's eating the runner. Don't do that. You're gonna chip your tooth again, buddy. Why do you eat everything? Like, what is it in your brain that says it's a good idea? Don't be a problem. I have that too in my backlog. That is a big HG though. Little. No, buddy. want me to cut your nails? You being a bad boy, Mama cut your nails. I would like to start double cutting soon, but I want him to stop being a butthead first. Well, maybe we'll just give it a go and see how far we get. Where did some of these pieces come from? This one's here. These go here. This one goes here as well. Alright, gang, we'll do our best. We'll do our best to try and make some progress. What are you guys up to this beautiful Wednesday? And by beautiful, I mean very cold, but luckily not. Stop it, please. You gonna like mommy but not clean yourself? What's up with that? I'm still working, chaotic day. I got to get off work a little bit early today because I got called in to work early. Here, why don't you just be a good boy, little? Hey, why don't you be a good boy, lay down? Probably more work on the 14 motorcycle minis, go back. Is that who you were prepping the little people for on Monday's build night? Little, lay down. I wonder if eventually I should just put a door on this room to keep the cats out. Losing my mind. Don't do it. Can you lay down? How do you guys reason with your cats? Do you have any advice for me? He keeps staring right at the pieces. And I'm at the point where there's a reasonable... Oh, lay down, yes. Yeah, no, don't eat. Don't eat. Butthead. I should have named you Butthead. Farther away from the parts. Use this to intercept. I reason with them by not having them. Fair point. Can we stay home and just build Gunpla and Zoids all day? Stop trying to be a bad boy. My struggles with this cat are why I'm so concerned about having children at some point in my future. If I can not even control this cat from eating my plastic pieces, how am I gonna stop a child from doing what children do? Be a good kitty, please. We are how long into this build? We're 40 minutes into this build. I have cut out 10 pieces. Little, you're really trying my patience here, buddy. Okay, well he's lying down, so that's good. He's lying down staring at the pieces, but at least he's lying down. I love how your cat waits and watches for a moment to be a bad kitty. He's laying down, which I love. Stop that. Do you need a toy? Do we need to get you a toy? What toys do we have down here? I don't think I have toys for you down here. What can we give you? There's still a nail on the floor. Probably a bad idea to give you that, though. You got a spring? You want this spring? You want this? Look. Wow. Wow. What, you don't want this? You'd rather eat Mama's plastic pieces? Oh, am I annoying you? Wow. What does that feel like, little? Kira, Kira. Bonsoir, bonne nuit. Travail demain. Demain. Here. Bonsoir, Yo-Yo. But can make your cats do chores? No. Can't make my cats do chores. My cats do chores. Can you still be good, please? I've been trying to make this double cut for a while now. I'm just worried that he's gonna be a pain. Please don't be a pain. Don't do it, little buddy. So I would like to start sanding too. Oh, he doesn't love the vacuum. Maybe I can use the vacuum against him. Nope, don't eat that. Vacuum's coming. Excuse me, sir. Yeah, that's what I thought. You better back up. Don't do it. I'll hit the vacuum button. So this is this one, yes. You don't need a Gunpla vault with kids. I have 5 boys. Whoa. Do they have any interest in model kits? I feel like I would want to share hobbies if I could with children. That sounds like it would be fun. Stuff that we can do together. Don't. I'm gonna start using the vacuum against him. He doesn't love it. Behold, Loki, I got the vacuum. He just started trying to hit pieces again. Be good. Be good. I got the vacuum now. Be good boy. Oh, he's meeping. He doesn't like it. He's unhappy. How could you do this to me, mother? Well, you kept trying to eat my pieces. You can't have the water either. Why are you over here now? What are you... Oh, little. I started double cutting. I got little bits of plastic around here. Ah! I had a Swiffer wet jet. My cat would swear it was the devil himself. He loves the big vacuum. He doesn't like the tiny desk vacuum. Has Loki settled down at all? Absolutely not. He's become more of a pain. I've gotten nothing done whatsoever. Sit and be a good boy. That's it. It doesn't take much, Loki. Why are you doing laps now? Don't drink the standing water. Don't eat the pieces either. Oh my gosh. Okay, little. What are we doing here, buddy? His tail's going. I know you're angry. Mom's also angry. Just stop eating stuff. No more eating stuff. Meep beep beep beep. Meep 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 meep. Meep 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 meep. Get Aunt Peanut on FaceTime to give this cat a talk. In the middle of her birthday dinner, Peanut, I need some help. Calling in for back. Buddy! I just really want to get stuff done. What is it that you need? What can I do to help you help me? You done? You sit? Good boy. Yes! Yes, good boy! Okay. We have a seated cat. And I have cat hair all over my hair. Or all over my face. Those toe bean hairs are ridiculous. He does have, like, Grinch feet. Okay, I have his hair everywhere. Oh. Okay. We are once again going to try to build something. A little sip of coffee? Here, you want a sip of coffee to calm down too? No? Tinky? Don't want? Understandable. I tried, little. I think I'm finally used to the left-handed side cutters to the point where I don't notice any difference when I'm cutting anymore. Like, it used to be so jarring getting used to it, but now I cut the proper left-handed way without thinking about it. Which is lovely. Some of these pieces are not super amazing to sand a left-handed way because the nibs are in a hard-to-reach spot for lefties. We do our best. Excited to see pics of the finished thing. Build that Ishtova. Dova's recent build looked really cool. I was looking at pics in the Discord the other day. It's a very pretty looking kit. No. Hey. Uh-uh. No, that one's for Mama. You get this one. Stop, little. Don't be bum bum. Be a good boy. Be a good boy. What does this instruction say? It says... Oh, I get it, the slant. Okay, so this one goes on this side. I think that's what that means. Does it go in like this? Not so sure about this, gang. Where's the other one? Maybe I'll finish sanding this one and then figure this out. I do have to deal occasionally with a dog that will bark at me from down the hall until I follow him back to the living room to pet him. He wants to be pet specifically in the living room. That's cute. Big man will do that at nighttime if I'm like in the TV room. I have cat hair on my face again. Oh my god. If I'm watching TV in the TV room and it's like 10:15, 10:30, he's like, "Mother, it is time for bed," and he will sit on the stairs and meow at me until I come upstairs to bed. He is the timekeeper in this household. If Big Man says it's bedtime, then it's bedtime. Failure to go to bed during bedtime leads to excessive meows. How am I... This does not seem like I'm doing something right. Goes in sideways like this. Okay, sure. Why not? Colby is the same way. You don't want to make her angry at bedtime. Cats decide what humans do at home and when. 2 Maltese Shih Tzu mixes. My dog is unfortunately learning to demand bark more, so then I have to try and not reinforce it. I wonder if you can teach the same thing to cats. If you, like, ignore them, they stop their bad behaviors. This goes into here. To here like this. I don't know how well it works with cats. I feel like cats have more patience than I do. I'm shrimping again. I'm trying to remind myself to not shrimp so much while I build. I cannot help it. I want to break my back. Is it just an EP Wednesday for everyone today? I don't know if it's just Peanut not being here, but everything seems very quiet on my side. Smiley, is this an MG or an HG? This is an HG. HG Rozen Zulu. I don't think they have anything higher than an HG for the Rozen Zulu. Methinks. They do have a clear color. But that's all that I'm aware of. I think there's also resin kits for the Rozen Zulu. But this is the HG. Something does not want to fit. Oh, there we go. Okay, it does want stickers immediately, so let me find some tweezers. I slept in to 2 p.m. today. I had to get up early. I had to go to work early today, which was a bummer. And then I did a jog during my lunch break today. So I'm very eepy today. I'm trying to get back into doing some cardio because I run a lot during the warmer months, but I don't have very much motivation to do it when it's cold outside because it's dark as soon as I got off work. 2. So now I'm just eepum. After waking up earlier than usual and doing some cardio. My lung does a weird gurgly thing during cardio if I'm not used to it. So now that I'm back doing volleyball again, I have one of my lungs gurgles during volleyball and I'm like, that's probably not normal and or healthy. So I've been trying to build my cardio back up to stop the lung gurgling. I wonder if it's asthma. I wonder if I have asthma. What is it, little? What's up, buddy? Yeah, I'm just putting on stickers. Yeah. Is that okay? I'm so ready for the MGSD. Have they announced an MGSD, Kshatriya? Hi, Bubby. I need to buy gym shoes so I can use my apartment building gym and run the treadmill. My volleyball shoes, I am having so much fun. I did get a compliment on the volleyball shoes. Very nice. And now a lot of other people on the team have also bought new volleyball shoes. New volleyball shoe gang. You were doing so good a second ago, little. Can you continue to be a good boy, please? Hey. Yeah, be a good boy. Current shoes too narrow and uncomfortable. New shoes are always a nice feeling. It gets you excited for whatever you need them for, which is always fun. Sticker 12 with little dots. I can see that you're trying to look for things to eat, and I don't super love that, little. Can you not eat these pieces? Mama would be super happy if you stopped trying to eat everything. You know? I will use the vacuum on you, little. You will get vacuumed. The alternative is to be a good boy. No. Yeah, see? You don't like the vacuum, so be a good boy. What? What, buddy? Is Loki purring? He's being a pain in my butt. That's what he's doing, Natterton. I was not expecting that many foil stickers. There's so many stickers for this. What? Kitty? Why being pain? Hmm? Why is it only when I build? I give my attention to plastic pieces and friends online, and you are having none of it. Yes, I know. Be a good boy, please. just trying to put some of these polycaps on the pieces that they go so that he has less things he can try and eat. Less pieces for him to go after. Yeah, like that. No. No, why do you... He puts them fully in his mouth. Buddy. Where are the other cats? Thankfully not here causing mischief. Just this one. Be gone. Build a little stack of things to keep you off here. Be gone, monster. Ho ho, he's trying to find a way around. Ah, dang it. Why are you being the worst? Hey? Where did the gremlin go? He's still here. Present and accounted for. Is he hungry? They eat at 8 p.m. EST most days. It is 6 p.m. EST. He's still got 2 hours to go. Little. Why are you looking at all of these like you want to eat them? They're not tasty. Go in your box. You want this? Hey, you want this? Ready? Whoa. That was cool. Why don't you go get that? All reports come back that they are starving. Little. Haven't even put together the torso and it's an HG. It's been 1 hour, little kitty. I need a little cat jail that I can put him in when he's acting out. Smiley with the "can you believe this" shit look. I came here to build. I just want to build. I just want to cut out some plastic pieces and put them together and make something. I think he's understanding that I'm fed up. He's laying down and he looks like he's gonna stop trying to eat stuff. He just needed to push me to the limit, you know? Alright, we will try once again to build. Put on some stickers. It does have a lot of foils, but I'll add a little bit of coloring here or there. These aren't the line ones, these are just a couple accenty pieces. The line ones, I don't know if I'm even gonna try them or if I'm just gonna say to heck with it. I might be interested in hand painting them myself, because Peanut's gonna do some airbrushing. Your sanity is the water glass on the counter, and he's just been tapping it towards the edge all stream. He has been. He's been being a little butt. Little butthead key. Hey, little. Okay, this one here, this one here. Now I need a runner, which I had earlier, but I hadn't cut any pieces from. Move the vacuum out of the way now that he's kind of behaving. Don't stop looking at the pieces. Don't look at the pieces. Meowdy, what up, Doc? Dang, this doesn't look like Ark Knights. Is that the game you keep trying to get me to play? I already have Hello Kitty Island Adventure, Doc. What other video games could I possibly need right now? I visit my Hello Kitty Island every day. I give them their 3 presents every day. I try to convince people to move into my town every day. Sometimes there's quests to do. I caught a rainbow dragon this morning. That was cool and exciting. What more can I need? I'm still super far behind on Genshin Impact, so I don't think something like Arknights is in my future. I feel like I can play one massive multiplayer online game at a time. Something like, well, I guess Genshin's not really. Well, it's kind of multiplayer. One, like, Genshin-esque game, and then I like having my solo cozy cutesy game. I've also been binging Netflix shows like crazy. I'm all caught up on the current season of Bridgerton, and Peanut basically live texts me as she's watching it. I'm almost all caught up on Singo's Inferno. I still have the Bridgerton prequel to watch. I've still got all of Lincoln Lawyers to get through. My list of things to watch keeps getting longer. I still have to watch Witcher. I haven't started the new Witcher yet. I have been keeping up on my weekly anime, though. That's about the only thing I'm good at keeping up on. Because it's like my cozy decompress before bed ritual. All my cozy animes. Because little has prevented me from making so much progress on this particular build, I will have to finish it next time Peanut does some airbrushing, or I can work on it during the build night on Monday. Probably gonna have to do something like that. Because little man was being a pain in the booty. Just watching Frieren and Oshinoko currently. You didn't like Hell's Paradise? Hell's Paradise has a season 2. Jujutsu Kaisen is on season whichever culling game is. There's a lot of really cute romances this season. Dog, you liked Nagatoro. There's another show like Nagatoro. It's a more popular Gyaru-esque character with like the nerdy quiet boy. Very cute, worth a watch in my opinion. Hi Fernandez, good morning. First time watching your stream, welcome, come on in. I hope you have a good time. We're working on the Rozen Zulu currently, and I've got a kitty that keeps trying to derail things, but I think he's being good now, so we can maybe make some reasonable progress, which would be lovely. Other than that, we were just talking about current video games. The pink-haired girl? It is the pink-haired girl. What anime have you been watching? Well, Bill, thank you for asking. Where... Did I even bring my phone down? No, I did not. So, let me open up my anime list. Anime list. What am I currently watching? I am currently watching... Oh gosh, what are the English names for these? Like one of the harem heroine things where they're reincarnated as the villainess. The Mushroom Witch, Dark Moon, a second season of Anyway, I Will Fall in Love with You. Very cute. New season of Fire Force, Eris, Holy Grail of Eris, a torture part-time job show. She's the Man, but the anime version. This one, okay, this one's called The Affairs of the Other World Depend on the Corporate Slave. Isekai office worker, the other world's books depend on the bean counter. And I misinterpreted bean counter to mean barista. I thought it was going to be an otherworldly coffee shop anime. Turns out bean counting is an accounting reference. Not related to coffee shops whatsoever. So there you go. I'm watching Hell's Paradise Season 2, Jujutsu Kaisen Season whatever we're on, The Noble's Vacation, Tamon's B-Side, Frieren. What is the English name of this one? Does it not have an English name? You and I Are Polar Opposites, which is the pink-haired girl and the nerdy boy. Very cute. Oshinoko. And lastly, what is this one? What is the English name for this one? In the Clear Moonlit Dusk. So as per usual, I'm watching like 20 anime at a time because that's just what I do. I'm making V Gundam too! Are you enjoying it? Bean counter is an accountant. Okay, well I thought it was a coffee shop, coffee beans. It's I I was ready for a coffee shop anime, and that is not what I got. Bummer. I'm watching Digimon Beat Break, Kamen Rider, Futopi, and a few others. Are you liking them? What's good this season? What is everyone watching? What do you guys like? Did you watch more Sentenced to Be a Hero? I never got past the first hour-long episode that was very gory. I never went back for an episode 2. I told myself I was going to give it 3 episodes, because I normally will give something 3 episodes before I decide if I want to keep on with it or not. But in my defense, an hour-long first episode is the same length as 3 normal episodes. But with the amount of other anime I have on the go, I just dropped it after the first episode. Did it get less gory? Like, what's it up to? Is it good? Should I pick it back up? It was just a lot of blood and gore, which I can deal with in small doses. There was some gore in Hathaway, and I did get warnings that it was coming, but those were okay. Because it was a little bit, and not like Sentenced to Be a Hero is like a massacre. It's just a lot. It's a lot to take in all at once. I'm reading all of Jujutsu Kaisen before I watch the anime. Ooh. My father knows a coffee salesperson, and he gave us 20 kilograms of unground coffee beans. Will's gonna be the bean counter. I'm watching the animated Justice League on Nerdflix. Definitely plus Gundam's anime never got old. Those are just regular gunshot action scenes. Yeah, they were okay. They were okay. Where did I put the main kit? Here we go. I guess this goes here. Looks about right. This and then more stickers. Bye, Little. Here you go. He has left us. We are free. Now we can build as much as we want and as fast as we can, now that the gremlin has left. Very good. There's a lot of cute anime this season. And of course we've been watching Gundam. I don't know what we're gonna watch now though, because we are effectively caught up on the UC timeline, I think. We've watched all the way up to Hathaway. Is it called Hathaway Part 1? Because there's gonna be more than one movie? So I have no idea what we're gonna do next. I'd like to watch Gundam Wing at some point. Oh, I think there's 91, right? We still have 91 to go through? Or not? Yes, no? Is it 91? IBO, cough, cough. There's another movie after Hathaway, F91. Okay. It's alright, says Doc. I feel like it's gonna be hard-pressed to impress me as much as Hathaway did. I enjoyed Hathaway. Which is funny, because Doc has been trying to tell me that Hathaway's like the best thing ever for literal years, and I was like, yeah, sure, okay, whatever. And then I watched it and I was like, yeah, okay, that was actually a pretty bomb movie. This doesn't super want to go on top of this. What's up with that? Because the piece below it is so large. Oh, I have it upside down. I'm the genius. I think I put this on backwards too. Unless it's supposed to go like this. No, it's most definitely not. Alright, I messed up. Okay. How do I get this off now? I love F91 while acknowledging it's pretty flawed. That's okay. My favorite Gundam series is Gundam Seed. You guys can make do with that what you will. Make of that what you will. Okay. We are slowly getting closer to finishing the torso. Kind of a slow work in progress. It's Sweet Child of Mine from Guns N' Roses. One of the songs is in Hathaway Part 2. The soundtrack for Hathaway was very well done. Quite enjoyed what they did with it. The songs were good, they were placed well. transitions using music were well done. Did enjoy. More stickers? More stickers. Alright, more stickers. Def, some of the interesting choices. Hathaway 2 has a SZA song? Damn. 18 and 20. Which one? These ones? Sometimes putting on stickers makes me feel like I'm doing some like intricate surgery. Does anyone else feel like that when they do decals? Can't just be me, right? Except I would definitely be botching the surgery, the amount that I've moved this decal around and it's still not in the right spot. Gigi's outfits were fab. I loved the first dress, I think was my favorite. The last dress was wonderful. I think Doc said his favorite was the more military looking one. You know, I'm just gonna push this down here. This is solid good enough. Get in there. Okay, if these couple decals are any indication of how the rest of the decals are gonna go, there is most definitely paint in this kid's future. I'm doing a couple of like the ones on the front torso, but it's trying my patience. Oh. Did I tell you guys I ran into my French teacher the other day from high school? Fun fact, I went to the store to buy pajamas. I have an iron deficiency, so I get cold very easily. So I wanted a proper pair of winter like fleece pajamas because I feel like the pair I have now is good for fall weather but not very good for winter weather. So there was a sale on a pair of pajamas that I thought were really cute, and I went out of my way to go to the store and to buy these pajamas from a different town on my way home from work. And I heard a woman behind me, I guess just like talking to herself, trying to figure out how they organized the pajamas in the sale section, because there was a bunch of different boxes. So I was mid-explanation of what sizes were in what box, and I hear my full government name from behind me, and I'm like, what? So I turn around, and I'm like trying to figure out how I know this woman. And I'm like, oh, it's my high school French teacher, because I took French all 4 years in high school. It was just wild. It's been like 12 years. She was like, how old are you now? And I was like, I just turned 30. She was like, oh my god. Small world, gang. So yes, I did buy nice pajamas. They're not even nice pajamas. They were like $20, but I was like, heck yeah, I guess I'm wearing pajamas. And I saw my French teacher from 12 years ago. Crazy that she recognized me by my voice. She also told me I look the same, and I don't know how to take that. Smiley J. Gunpla, is that you? What a way to run into an old teacher. I know! I was shocked that she was behind me, and she recognized me from my voice. Which one tells me my voice sounds the same from when I was 14 to 18 years old. And she said I look the same. And I looked as I do right now. I had my hair up in a bun. I didn't have any makeup on. Didn't have my glasses on. She's like, oh, and you still look the same. Okay, so I still look like a 14 to 18 years old. You're so youthful. Yeah, okay. She told me she retired. Very nice. And her husband was the other French teacher. So she taught academic French, and her husband taught applied French. It was really cute. So she's retired. He's still working, in case you guys wanted an update on my high school French teacher. It was nice to see her, though. I always liked her as a teacher. If I was ever going to be a teacher, I wanted to be a teacher like her, or like one of my science teachers. I had one teacher, my biology teacher. He would get so excited and animated teaching us things. He would start like drawing things on the board, and you know when people are just like really excitedly drawing, it was just fun to watch him get excited about whatever he was teaching. It was always very hilarious, very heartwarming. You didn't get a new voice actor for Smiley Shipuden? Darn, the animation studio's going downhill. We didn't have the budget. If anything, the voice quality got worse, because the voice actor was diagnosed with GERD, which affects the vocals. So unlucky. Smiley knows your chance to be a Gunpla teacher. Specialize in Gunplaology. Year 9 of high school, I'm at the dentist, and all of a sudden someone asks from one of the other rooms, "Is that robot wizard in there?" It was my geometry teacher who recognized me from my mumbled responses to the dentist. "Is that robot wizard over there?" Talking at the dentist is always the worst, because you've always got so much stuff in your mouth. It was probably last year I went to the dentist, and the dental hygienist was a girl probably around my age. And I try not to talk a whole lot because there's stuff in my mouth. She's like, "Wow, you're such like a calming presence. You're so quiet. Like, let me guess your star sign. You must be a Taurus because you're grounded." I'm like, "Actually, yes, you're right." She's like, "Oh my god, we're so compatible. We should be best friends, but I live an hour away." I was like, okay. She was a very sweet girl. I love when I get a dental hygienist that can just like gab the whole time so that I can just like nod my head subtly and go, because my mouth is full of their hands. So I appreciate when the dental hygienist can just go on and on. Or if we sit in silence, that is also very welcome. Doc hasn't lived near high school for 15 years, but I do see my music teacher for various things. Oh. It's always interesting running into them later, because they're always like, "What do you do now?" They're like, "I remember you when you were a pain in the neck in high school. What are you doing now?" I went to the dentist once, and my former student was my hygienist. I went to go get my COVID shot, and one of my students was giving me my COVID shot. And I was like, this is a weird time to tell my former student that I faint when I get needles, but just so you know, I'm going to fall out of this chair. They're like, "Okay, we're going to lay you down." I really struggled with Wingardium Leviosa. You were in high school before 9 years. That pause before GERD killed me for some reason. I couldn't remember my own illness. I was like, what is it called? My mind went blank. "Because my mouth is full of their hands" sure is a quote. But it's true. Hi sister, hi Wolfpack. I'll be back in the town where I taught in like 3 weeks, hoping to run into students at their jobs and give them a hard time like they did to me as students. Damn! My hygienist is always questions that require detailed answers, and they will stop until they get an answer. Hydration pending. Thank you. My dentists don't stop, so I'm like trying to answer without an opportunity to answer. Because when you speak, like your cheeks move, your tongue is moving, and you're like touching their hands. And I'm like, do you want this? Is this what you want? Okay, these go into the sides. I think probably, maybe. But how House stay insides. Oh, like that. Very good. Do I want to put stickers on these? Do I not want to put stickers on these? I don't know. How big of a pain is it to put stickers on it now that they're on? Oh, but they're the white lines and they're gonna look so bad there. No, I think that's probably a paint. I think that is probably paint. But I will put on the fancy front decal. This one. A friend of Peanut and mine, back from the anime convention when we first built our model kits, was asking us questions about microset and microsole software and setter for decals. They just built an MGEX and their decals kept peeling. And I thought it was really funny that they were, whenever they would ask a question, they would at both of us. And I'm like, I don't know a whole lot about doing stickers. That's normally Peanut's job. But I sent pictures of the stuff that we use so that I felt like I was being useful to the conversation. Because I don't think our friends actually watch us stream. I think they just assume we do things collaboratively. So they don't know that I don't do nothing when it comes to stickers. Except some of these HG ones. I helped. If I may, I want to fix the sentence. My hygienist often asks questions that require detailed answers, and they will stop until they get an answer. Yes. Rip Windows Media Player. Oh, rest in peace, Windows Media Player. Streak! 5 streak! Woo! Let's go! Okay, I think we have a torso. Maybe. I think this is like the tiny top torso. A lot of blue, not a lot of purple. A little bit of purple. Big streak, let's go, girl. Well done. You're a very knowledgeable Gunpla sister. I have an approximate knowledge of many things. I have dreams about that sometimes, that I know a bunch of random stuff for no reason that's useful to no one. But they're still interesting, nonetheless. I don't know. Tease, witty tease. Sometimes useless knowledge can be useful. Sometimes I have dreams where I just live in a library and I spend my whole life just acquiring knowledge for no purpose. But it's fun and I like it, so that's rad. Very good. If I was ever presented with a genie that was willing to give me 3 wishes without any, like, weirdness, without any, like, twists or something bad that was gonna happen, I think my first wish would to know the answer to any question that I ask myself. Because I don't want to know everything. I feel like some things I don't want to know, so I just won't ask myself those questions. You know? But if I ask myself the question, then I know the answer. I could learn a lot of stuff that way. That could be cool. I could learn lots. It would be fun. Would enjoy. What would you guys wish for? How do I become a big millionaire by tomorrow? That is a question you could ask yourself. I think it would be very useful. What would you guys wish for if you were presented with a genie that wasn't full of shenanigans? If it truly gave you what you wished for, no questions asked, no bad things. Something that popped into my head was, oh, immortality would be cool, but then in my brain it was like, be a vampire. Vampires are immortal. And I was like, with just immortality, why do you need to be a vampire? Too much Twilight, gang. Too much Twilight. Shake my head. We're gonna put Air Runner. Ooh, or maybe that I don't need to sleep, because then I have more time in the day to do more stuff. But I also really do enjoy sleep. Do you really want to be immortal, though? I guess with the caveat that I can pull the plug when I feel like it. You know? I just went to the pizza place and ran into someone I haven't seen in literally 18 years. Dang. It's neat that you still recognize them after 18 years, though. Some people look very different over time. Ken has billionaire hobbyist with 2 properties and RC airplane to fly back and forth between areas. Hee hee. That's a good wish, Dova. 8, 10. We're 10, this one. I guess I build the giant shoulder pads next. What about the head? Oh, I guess the head's over here. Polycaps. I think did I not cut those out earlier? Because Loki kept trying to eat them. She looked exactly the same as she did when she was 15. You sound like my French teacher, Will. PGU Jagan for wish 1. Being rich for wish 2. Glittery vampire life from Twilight for wish 3. Yes. Could be cool. Could be cool. Could be cool. This is the skin of a killer, Bella. But you have to quote... Oh, man. But I did say no catches. If there was catches, then you would have to use Twilight quotes. If it's 3 wishes, then an absurd amount of money, immortality with some conditions, and the ability to travel through space-time without the need for a suit of any kind. It was a callback. Dang it, Will. I am making little funnel bits from clay. How do they look, Wolfpack? And is it working? Question 2. I would wish to be stable enough to not worry about shelter, food, and transportation. To have balance would be enough. Doc wants to go check out the aliens. MG Rozen Zulu would be nice. MG Rozen Zulu would be cool. Sister, may you refer thou one book that can help me get smarter? One book that can help you get smarter. My mind says the dictionary, because the dictionary can teach you words that you don't know, and that makes you smarter. But if it was to be a book that's not the dictionary, you would have to give me a subject that you would be interested in learning about. Because there's a lot of different texts for different things. But I feel like the dictionary is universal. I have an app on my phone that teaches me a new word each day. And then if you want, you can do like quizzes to see if you remember the words. I like learning stuff. Stuff is cool, it's kind of fun. There's gotta be a cat girl planet somewhere. Have you watched Space Dandy? Space Dandy surely is on the case. Wow, sounds like quantum physics. I just learned what a quant trader was. Quantitative trader. Someone that teaches math to computers, and I thought that was wild. How do I know this, you may ask? From my Korean romance dating shows called Singles Inferno. It's not just all about the romance, I'm also learning. Why not just wish for cat girl, Skovac says. Fair point. That is a fair point. PC2. Building HG Rising Freedom Wings is such a pain. Now that I know that. Thanks, stickers. Some sticker sheets are good, some sticker sheets are too many stickers. I don't like working with a lot of stickers. Becomes too much. These go facing outways like this. Like this sticker sheet for this kid looks crazy. It's got way too many lines. Yeah, get in there. But a cat girl planet would be awesome, says Dova. Would be awesome. Is it cat girls only? No cat boys? Are we saying no to the cat boys? How would the cat girl planet sustain themselves if there were no cat boys? Riddle me that. It's a magical planet. That's how. Space magic. This nub's not in a wonderful spot. I hate when they do that. They put it on like the middle of a very flat piece. the worst spot to try and sand. The original Final Fantasy XIV plan was no cowboys. How could they do this? Can't believe you've done this. We were talking about Vine compilations in the Discord recently, I think because of Div Zero. And since rewatching that compilation, it reminded me of Vines that I hadn't quoted in a while. And I quoted one, was it yesterday? And nobody knew what I was talking about. And I felt weird having to explain myself, because if you have to explain it, it's not funny anymore. So then I just felt stupid. I guess it was one of the lesser known Vines, rest in peace. It was the dad in the dollar store, and his daughter's like, hey dad, look, it's the good kush. And he looks at her and he's like, it's the dollar store, how good could it be? They didn't get it. No! They did end up including the Catboys after time. Yeah, of course, the demand for Catboys would have been there. For surezies. Okay, and then this attaches to this. I think like this. Seems right. Or maybe not. Or maybe yes. Get in there. Looks probably right. Except did I put these in incorrectly? Who knows? For no reason, sometimes I say watermelon inside a watermelon, and I feel old. Wasn't there a whole bunch of watermelon ones? There was like one where he was in the shower. Oh, they were so catchy. No, what were they? So good. So good. So good. I don't remember them, but to read them like that, I know the voice. Like, I know the fluctuation I should be using in my voice. So good. Old vines I know about are grapevines, says Dova. I should have been contemplating if I should get the Luna 4 or the Wolf Tech third-party MG Lupus Rex. They both look awesome. I haven't seen very many third parties. Oh, there we go. That's how that was supposed to go. So I'm not super familiar with third-party kits. I see them get posted in the Discord occasionally, and that's kind of how I learn about them. There we go. And now I get to build the tiny little head. We have most of the upper back piece at this point. I think someone was saying in the Discord, or maybe it was last stream, that their favorite vine was, I lost my berries. Are these my berries? I still can't find my berries. Peanut loves the croissant. My favorite isn't a very quotable one. It's where the umbrellas are bouncing on the beach, and it's just like someone that says run, and then there's some like dubstep or something. That one makes me laugh, and I can't explain why. It's... The umbrella apocalypse just really tickles my fancy. My favorite used to be Look at All Those Chickens. Classic. Or A Knife. No! Very good. There's so many good ones. Peanut also loves I Want to Be a Cowboy, baby. There's a bunch that Peanut quotes. Oh, there's so many. And honestly, once you get me going, I can't stop. So I should probably stop myself. Or we're just going to be listening to me regurgitate vines for the remainder of stream. Ah, I love me some vines. Very good. F1, I haven't used F1 Runner, so I don't know what color it is. D, H1. F2? Okay, well that's promising. Where's F1? B, H, G, oh, F1. Brown. Is there a wide variety of Gundam model kits available in your country? There is. There's a pretty good variety. For Gundam specifically, there's a pretty wide variety of Bandai kits. Mostly HGs. I feel like the popular kits are popular in every country. Not P Bandai. Yeah, we don't get... P Bandai doesn't ship to Canada, so if you're buying P Bandai in Canada, you're buying reseller prices, or you're buying them during, like, the convention circuit. I feel like once kits sell out in the United States, they tend to sell out in Canada too. So, like, the popular kits, the Hello Kitty kits are sold out, the Noble kits are sold out. Kits that are well loved go and sell out quickly here as well. They're harder to find. But there's a reasonable stock when things first drop. There's also a good supply of Kotobukiya kits. There tend to be a lot of Koto kits here. What else is there? Brand-wise. I feel like a lot of the waifu kit lines that we build are all... They kind of go back to Kotobukiya. They're all Kotobukiya lines. That's the resale prices? Yeah. Bumsky. I like the video of the old couple trying to film an advertisement where they have to say crispy flaky crust and they can't say no matter how many times they try. I can't think of that one off the top of my head. When I think of an old couple, I think of the reindeer, where there's like a reindeer in the yard and he sneezes and she's like, "Way to go, Ron!" And he's like, "What, I can't sneeze?" Because the reindeer left. Or the old lady singing the guacamole song. Guacamole, guacamole. What am I doing again? F1-4. But there's a reasonable amount of model kits here, and I feel like the prices are pretty comparable to the prices in the United States once you look at the conversion. So at least North America pricing is pretty standard between the two countries. You have to watch it, it's amazing. Maybe I have seen it and I just can't remember it. I will have to look for it. I just like finds. It's very easy to make me laugh, and I like to laugh. It doesn't take much. I feel like I'm overall a very easy to please individual. More stickers? Oh no. Okay, let's sand these down and see what kind of stickers we have. In some cases, these days, Canada pricing is actually better than the US. Dang! Is Metal Build also famous? I don't know about full metal builds. I've seen builds that have metallic plating, but I don't know about full metal. I imagine they'd be pretty expensive here if they're full metal. Aren't there only a couple kits that exist that are full metal, and aren't they like PG prices? At Anime North, they were selling a metallic Barbatos, but I imagine that's just like the metallic plating and not like a proper metal build. You know what I mean? Laughter makes the whole day a lot easier. It does. It truly does. So really, I know Peanut is into airbrushing and has to use acrylics. You should let her know that Gallery is having a sale 20% off for Lunar New Year, and you can do a minigame for coupon that stacks with discounts and lasts forever. Where are they based out of? Are they a Canadian retailer? Are they based in the States? Whomstuff? Whomstuff is. I forgot it was Lunar New Year. And I should have known that because there's a Hello Kitty event for the Lunar New Year. Does this go upways, backways, downways? This goes downways. Very good. Same as PG prices. Expensive. Have you seen the price for the PG new? That's gonna be pricey. That's gonna be very expensive. It's like 1,000 Canadian dollars for the PG new. I hope it's worth it for anyone who purchases. I hope it's everything that you want it to be. It's a lot of bit out of Peanut and I's budget. 44. Oh, it's a little red dot. Little mono eye. Oh, please pick it up. There we go. I guess it just goes like in the middle. Yeah, let's go with right there. That looks good. I secured. Oh wait, was there a piece that was supposed to go underneath that? Yes. Dang it. Okay, sorry, little red eyeball. You gotta come back off. And then I will be smart and just put it on top of the sticker before I put the sticker down. Big brain. Giga brain. I feel very smart. Oh, less Giga brain. Doesn't want to stick and hold. This decal is kind of slippery. Go where you're supposed to go, please. Get up there. She don't wanna, please. Oh. Here we go. That was rough, but we did it. I bought PGV for Father's birthday gift. Whoa. I hope you enjoy. Doc says can't justify the cost. It's expensive. But I'm very excited to hear and see reviews on it. And then a 7 and 9 go on the sides. A7, these ones over here. Oh, and then it goes on to shoulders, okay. So I'm assuming I can put the head on after I put these pieces on, even though it doesn't explicitly tell me that I should. It really says I lied. They're a Chinese company. You can pre-order it now, can't you? Can you? Whoa. Shipping costs from outside of Canada can be a little bit high, so we try to buy in Canada when and where we can. Tends to be a little bit easier. The in the warmer weather, the con circuit will start back up again, and we'll be able to take a look for kits that we don't have or harder to find kits in the convention series. How do these go on? The circle to the back, like this. Cute. Ta-da. It's funny seeing all the stores get the PG new and how it's taking up all their space because the boxes are massive. They're so big. Darth Vader trying to get a PG new. I am your father. I saw a picture of the PGU1 and PGU2 next to each other and it was quite a difference in size. Damn! Oh, I didn't realize that this webcam is, or the mic is just chilling in screen. Whoops. Whoopsie. I'm shrimping real bad today. So I keep having to stretch. Oh, my shoulders. Shouldies be dying. Are the shoulders just massive pieces? Yeah, they are. 3 and 4. Let's get these put together. Whoop. And then D is the piece that holds them together. And these look like they have a bajillion stickers. So I think these are some of the ones that I'll probably end up painting instead. Because it's a little bit too many stickies for my preference. D runner. And then I need the B runner for the other giant shoulder pads. They're so cute. So cute. Am a big fan. I'm excited to put together the roses on the back piece too. Stunning. Okay, and have I used D runner yet? Do I know what color D runner is? C H G D. Oh, is there 2 D runners? Because this looks like it's only got one of the pieces that I need. Do you ever get guests in your house who pick up your Gunpla, such as the PGU, and break it each time? It happens quite traumatic for a moment. Oh my goodness. I have one friend who has a 7-year-old son who likes to take them out of the display case, but after he knocked so many, after so many fell apart, and I think he broke a piece on Peanut's gun tank, I was like, I can't let your son play with these anymore, because the ones that he wants to play with are Peanut's, because Peanut's apparently look way cooler than mine. Imagine that. But I also wouldn't let him touch the really fragile or the really nice looking ones. So he was limited to mostly the HGs or the sturdier kits. Is this the right runner? Yeah, it is. Gunpla not for touching. He really wants to be able to use them like action figures, which Gunpla aren't great for being action figure-y. They're more like figures, you know? Just looked at some images. That's a big boy box. It's absolutely massive. That's a chonker. I feel like if you were to be carrying more than one in your arms like this, you wouldn't be able to see. It would be too high. Oh, I'm using the wrong pair of set cutters. Here we go. But on the bright side, if you have pets, you could turn that into a pet mansion, and I'm sure that the pet would get a lot of enjoyment out of that big of a box. I would probably cut a door and windows in it for the cats, and they'd be like, yes, I'm going to live here now. This is my cottage. Even I live in Japan. It's difficult to buy Gundam. Is it? Whoa. But in Japan, you have Gundam bases. I don't have any Gundam bases in Canada, which is unfortunate. I really want to go to one. I've been to Japan once before, and it was really cool to be able to go to a Gundam base and see all of the Gundams and the model kits that I couldn't find easily here in my home country. I think the States has Gundam pop-ups pretty often, which is cool, but it's unfortunate that Canada doesn't get them too. So it's more limited. I'm getting little nubs everywhere. Occasionally at events I'll see F-side model kits, which are cool because we can't order those here. So it's interesting to hear that it's harder to get, or can be hard to get as well in Japan. Interesting. Might be good sign for eventual Toronto, you think? There's now a pop-up Gundam base in Vancouver in March. I wonder why Vancouver first, but oh well. So yeah, maybe that means Toronto will eventually get one, which would be really cool. The London pop-up base is perpetually out of stock of everything, so I haven't bothered making the trip. What? I feel like that defeats the purpose, to have a really cool pop-up and then to like not actually have any of the kits there, which is a bummer. Also, I have never been to a pop-up, so do pop-ups only have model kits, or do they also have like Gundam related merch? I've seen on P Bandai sometimes they'll do like clothing collabs or maybe household goodies. Is it just model kits or do they have other stuff too? I like nerdy household stuff. That's why I'm asking. I think the closest one to me would be a New York Gundam pop-up, or if they were to do a Gundam-based pop-up. I think maybe they've done one in Chicago before. I think that would be maybe a 4-hour drive from me. New York would probably be a 3-4 hour drive too, actually. Might be similar. In the year 2030, Smiley, the founder of the Gunpla base Canada, will have officially opened the store for all Gunpla enthusiasts. I would do it if they were like, Smiley, we need your help. I'd be like, bet, hit me up, let's do this. Withering Waves update today, new character is just Lacus. Let's go. Do you ever get guests in your... Oh, yeah. The bright side has to deal with Hathaway. Quick flight to Chicago. Flight expensive. Flight attentive. In the US, they've aligned some of the pop-ups with big anime cons. We'll be interested to see if they do a pop-up for Anime North. Anime North, so Canada has Plamod, which is the official Bandai distributor in Canada. So Plamod will have like a store at events like Anime North, but they've never done like a pop-up. It's on the side of Canada where model kits enter the country, makes it easier. Dang it. That also makes sense as to why Plamod's headquarters is in Vancouver and not Toronto. Dang it. They've got Gundam related merch. They'll have some kind of clothing and then some knickknacks. I love me some knickknacks. There's a permanent Gundam base in Chicago now. Oh, what? A lot of Japanese model kits come into North America on the West Coast, so they tend to get more and more quickly. That makes sense. Fair point, gang. I've mostly seen images of models and Gundam assembled, but I've heard there's a bunch of tools, accessories, and merch too. Man, it sounds really cool to be able to see one. So it's a bummer that Canada's looked over. But I can understand that they have less of a market here, that the business case isn't justifiable, as much as the fans would be pleased. Toronto has a larger population area than Chicago. Yeah, but to get into Toronto, you're crossing the border, and I'm sure that leads to some issues or problems. Oh my god, the yuckums. Sorry, gang. Beep, bop, bop, beep, bop. If they can send stuff to Chicago and New York City, there's no excuse. Fair. Fair point. Gib Gundam base. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Dova. They have to cross the border ocean to Vancouver. Yeah. But if it was Toronto versus... It's not Toronto versus Chicago, it's Canada versus the States, and the States has a much larger population and probably demand for model kits. They used to do P Bandai to Canada, so there must have been a reason why they stopped doing it. And I'm guessing it's a money reason. Money wasn't there. Couldn't justify the business case, so they pulled out, is my guess. But who knows, could have been something regarding regulatory, tariff-related politics, who knows. Could have been any number of reasons. It's likely currency valuation or specific tax duties toys. I have a friend in Toronto that is really wishing for a Gundam there. Yeah, it'd be cool to have one. Bandai also owns a distribution in the US, so they can do whatever they want instead of having to interface with another company like Plamod. Yes. They probably just don't want to spend the money to have offices in Canada, so they use an external vendor. Better cost savings from their end. It'd be cool to work for companies like these, but they're on the other side of the country. Bummer. I don't really want to up and move my whole life. I want to say, in Japan stores that looks odd first glance tend to have better selection, and it's better than Gundam Base. I found some hard to find kits in like the most random of stores, which is really cool. I guess the stores that other people are less likely to check are usually the ones with hidden gems. There's a store that Peanut and I like to go to that doesn't have an online website, so you literally have to go to the store to see what they have in stock, or like give them a call and be like, hey, so what'd you get in the most recent shipment? You want to tell me over the phone? So you can find some stuff that you may not have anticipated finding because it makes it harder for other people to find it. Japan has insane local resale stuff, super rare crazy things. We're going, right gang? We're all going to Gunpla Sisters Japan. Except if there's a Gunpla Sisters Japan trip, Disney Sea is not optional and we will have to go. Sorry to tell you this. I can see Smiley working for Bandai for sure, and she would be asking for a kit every now and then. Well, every now and then. We were lucky enough to participate in a couple Bandai initiatives, but I don't think they do a whole lot of content creator stuff anymore at the moment. Or at least we haven't heard anything in many moons. Okay, how do these all go together? So this piece goes here with the pointy facing inwards. And that's it. And then it just closes. Yeah, I guess so. And then this piece pops in at the end. Ta-da. I've been meaning to go to Japan, says Doc. You gotta go. Gotta do it. We'll be able to get a better group rate for Disney Sea that way, chat. Yes, absolutely. I'm down if I can save money for it and get myself a passport. Let's go, Nova. Justifying a 5K trip is maybe okay, but 1K on a model kit, says Doc. No. Pet peeve. get these pointies out of the way. I like to buffer these a little bit. Better. Where is Loki? Loki has left me. I'm not sure. He's probably upstairs waiting for dinner, unfortunately. Every now and then, I mean every time Bandai releases a kit. Work almost over for the day. What trip we spending 5K on? Japan? Hell yeah. Japan Disney Sea is required. Yes, it's in the fine print. Careful, don't summon him. Yeah. He was being an absolute menace. Which makes me wonder if the employees at Bandai likely get special discounts when they buy model kits. I think most people, when they work for a company, they get a discount, well, for things related to that company, right? I work at a tech company, so I get discounts on the tech stuff, which is cool. Less exciting if you're not interested in your own company's products. The yen is so down, you get a lot for 5K. The Canadian dollar is also not ever very hot, so... My cousin lives in Kyoto. Would be fun to visit him. We're going to Kyoto, and then that's just a hop, skip, and a jump to Nara Park, and we can go get beat up by some deer. There's also a lot of really cool shrines in Kyoto. Oh no, it was in Tokyo that had the really good waffles. I was almost really excited. Okay, we have liftoff. We have shoulder pads. What is this? Oh, Claw Boys. Claw Boy, what you gonna do when they come for you? Claw Boy. My company sells truck parts, so I can get anything for 10 points on cost. I don't own a truck. That's less exciting. Are we going to Sanrio Pro Land? Maybe. Should we also go to the Naruto Park? And the price is reasonable, so even if I didn't plan to spend money that day, I'll end up with a long receipt in my wallet before I know it. That sounds about right. That's how they get ya. You go in for one thing, and you leave with many things. One CAD is like 115 yen, so pretty good, says Lurker. Just a different park every day of the trip. Because I've already been to Japan before and I went for like 2 or 3 weeks, I've seen a lot of like the typical tourist stuff. So now I want to go do other things. Which is unfortunate because if I go with Peanut, for example, Peanut's going to want to do the touristy things that I've done already. So that would need to be figured out because I don't need to redo all of the things that I've done before. I just want to go to Disney Sea every day of the week, you know? Or maybe Sanrio Land. Solid maybe. That sounds really cute. I didn't know that existed. There's a lot to do and a lot to see. I know Peanut would want to go to a Muscle Mommy Cafe. I would be keen to go to a Muscle Mommy Cafe. That would be fun. Man, I haven't been to Tokyo in over 10 years, says Lurker. I think the favorite thing I did was the Ghibli Museum. Peanut really wants to go to the Ghibli Museum. Nintendo Land? I hurt my finger. Did I cut it while I was sanding, or what's going on here? Plastic dust in my fingies. My fingertip hurts. There's also a Naruto Land. I think you thought correctly. There absolutely is. I would also love to catch a volleyball game. Volleyball is like so competitive in Japan and they absolutely kill it. They just did the All-Star Games, I think it was the last weekend. Oh, it's so cool. It's just real life haiku. I love it. I love it. Good stuff. Good stuff. I don't know. Lots to do, lots to see, so what's wrong with taking the back streets? That's another one of my curses. I can't say a song lyric without finishing the song lyric. So I end up quoting Shrek frequently. It's a bummer. Okay, I need to figure out what part I want to work on. It's been 2 hours already. No! You'll never know if you don't go. Hey now. Somebody. It's not a curse. Dova, we can say that it's not a curse in this chat, but when I do it in real life, like in the workplace, it's a problem. Not everybody's as accommodating as you guys are. Not everybody gets it like you guys are. So I'm just out there in the public making a fool of myself. Speaking of volleyball, have you already used your new volleyball shoes? Yes! Also, I have bad news, Bears gang, bummer. Remember how I signed up for the volleyball league 4 weeks ago, 5 weeks ago? And our put together team signed up for tier 2. And then we were put in tier 1, probably because there wasn't enough tier 1 teams. After 2-3 weeks in tier 1, we got bumped down last time I went to tier 2. And then we absolutely shit the bed. And now we're in tier 3. No! How the mighty have fallen. We did so badly last time. Which is funny because I thought I did the best that I've done all season. So we were losing all these games and I left walking away being like, wow, that really sucked. But like, what did I do wrong? I think I killed it. You know? So, I don't know. Hopefully we can climb back up. Most of the points we lose, we're losing them to ourselves. Like, it's not as though the opposing teams are getting the better of us. It's that, like, our attackers love to spike. Which, I mean, who doesn't love hitting a good spike? Me, because I'm too scared to spike. They spike it into the net frequently. So we're losing points on our own, like, turns. And we do that often. I don't do that because I'm too scared to spike the ball. So I will volley it over, I'll dump it over, I'll like palm it over. But volleying it, spiking it into the net is not something I'm capable of doing. Therefore I don't do it. So you're the volleyball equivalent of Little League Baseball. In tier 3, probably, yeah. But we were in tier 1 for a couple of weeks. We were doing so good. And it's like a put together team, so it's not like we have a bunch of experience playing together. But we got our booty handed to us, and now we're going down to tier 3. Oopsies. Big oopum. Okay, what should I work on? I would like to give it a waist next, but it goes on to arms. And then legs. So where is your waist, madame? I think it is here. Would you like a waist? You would, wouldn't you? Yes, of course. Let's give you a waist. Here. Oh wow, did you successfully did the Rolling Thunder? No, I don't think so. I don't think I did any dives last week. I got a really cool pop ball, like high ball, and this is embarrassing. I have started taking the stairs at work because I want to be able to jump higher while I play volleyball, so I take the stairs at work now to try and build up my good old leg muscles. And when I was volleyballing last session, when I went to block at the net, my hand was finally high enough over the net that the ball hit my palm. Normally I like barely brush it with my fingers because I'm not jumping up high enough. I palmed it. I did it. I was so happy. I was so excited. I was like, oh, I hit the ball. My team wasn't able to return it after I hit the ball, but at least I hit the ball. Very good. I was proud of myself. Progress. Taking the stairs is working. Do you do any leg jump exercises? No, and I should. I think I should. So I started back on the treadmill today because I think maybe I have asthma. Something happens with my lungs when I start doing cardio, and I've noticed now that I'm in tier 2, tier 1, like higher skill levels, I'm running a lot more, and I'm getting the bubbling in my lungs a lot more. So I think if I do more cardio, maybe get my body used to it, the gurgling in my lung might stop, which would be good. So I was on the treadmill today, I didn't have that issue as much in the spring-summer league because I do a lot more running in the warmer weather, but I slack off a lot in the winter. So maybe just keeping up on my cardio a little bit better will stop the lung gurglies, because it's not super fun. Surely you have done the anime glasses thing, right? Right? I do like when I'm wearing glasses here, but I don't wear glasses when I play volleyball. Squats, jumping jack lunges should be good. You want a good stair exercise? Come run the escarpment stairs where I am. Dang, you got a heck of stairs. D2 2 and D1 2. D1 2 is this one. So I'll get my cardio back up and then I can throw in some leg exercises as well. I don't want to do too much all at once because then I overwhelm myself and I give up. So I feel like if I do it, incorporate it little by little, I might be more likely to keep up on everything. My motivation to be productive also goes downhill when the sun goes down. So I have to do things when the sun is up, or else I just don't do it. I used to run the stairs while carrying my bike on my back. That sounds crazy. 9, 9, and 5. 9, 9, and 5. Yes, sir. But otherwise, volleyball has been going well, and I have been wearing the shoes. For Christmas, my father got me some volleyball outfits, so I've been wearing like proper volleyball clothes to volleyball too. Because before I was wearing like bargain bin Old Navy athletic clothes. And I say bargain bin because it was literally the section that was on sale. It wasn't like the nicer stuff. So it feels nice to be dressed in the proper attire for volleyball lately as well. The shoes have been treating me very well. I haven't tripped, I haven't rolled an ankle, because that was a bummer when that happened. My shoe doesn't pop off anymore. What position do you play in volleyball? It's a rec league, so we all rotate and play all 6 positions. My preference on position is libero. I like being the one receiving the first ball and receiving spikes. That for me is the most fun thing to do because I like to run around the court a lot and to go where the ball is. I'm not very confident in attacking, so I don't like being front left and front right, which are the more prominent spike or attack positions. That's not really for me. I like being setter in the middle. I feel like I have a pretty good set. But because it's a rec league and we're not like a competitive tier 1 team, we don't really have set positions. We just rotate and play all 6. Cool, I don't know much about volleyball. It's fun. Do enjoy. Plus, they're just so cute. They are so cute. They're so cute. It makes you feel good to look good, you know? And I was really beating up my running shoes, which was a bummer, because I had gotten myself really nice running shoes shortly after I moved in here, I think. Shortly after I got the treadmill, I got myself really nice running shoes. And I was scuffing the hell out of them from the gymnasium because they're not meant to be used for sport. They're just meant for running. So I started like tearing my running shoes. I'm like, maybe I should just run in these. Maybe these aren't meant for rolling thunder, you know? So these shoes are holding up well. Mind you, it's only been not even 1 full season, but they are holding up well. Yeah. I also got compliments on the mismatched laces. My teammates thought that was cool. Yeah. So that was neat. Does this go in this one? Yeah, it does. Kind of a hard position to push this in. There you go. Good thing you didn't get an injury. I've only gotten an injury once, and it's because I went down on my ankle funny, unfortunately. That was a bummer. It's a shame I couldn't take golf lessons as a kid. There wasn't enough people. Golf, I think any sport is fun. Sports are fun. I like being active. It's fun for me. F16. What are you guys doing later tonight? Playing any video? Watching any shows? I still have to finish the most recent episode of Singles Inferno that I haven't finished yet. Otherwise, maybe I'll check out what other anime is out and I can catch up on. Oh, maybe I'll see what Peanut did for dinner, what she ended up doing for her birthday. She also doesn't know what we're doing next weekend yet. I haven't... Oh wait, maybe I did tell her. Gonna watch a hockey game and play some Fire Emblem? What hockey game's on tonight? Bye, Christian. Bye-bye. I was confusing myself, then I thought for a bit netball when we were talking about volleyball, not to show off, but my coach used to take me out of the game because I scored too much in training matches. You had to be halted. It's late here, so I will sleep. I made it through! Hello! Hello, hello! I haven't watched the new episode of Freerun yet, and I need to do horse girl chores. Amazing. I have learned recently that if you keep your horse at a stable, you have like a weekly dedicated time to go visit your horsey. Is this true, Lurker? I don't know, I didn't know any people that did equestrian stuff or horsey stuff growing up. But there was a girl on my volleyball team last season who has a horse, so I know that one and only one fact. Alex, San Jose Sharks is your team versus Colorado. Let's go. Seems like it's moved for tomorrow. I'm back. Welcome back. Gonna continue. Gachukuta! Are you liking it? I liked it. I thought it was a very unique show. I was happy that it was like a different spin on the shonen formula. I have fully finished it, and I'm excited for hopefully more. I can't pick a favorite character though. I'm very torn between which characters are my favorite. I think they did very well with the characters and the voice acting. Oh no, I meant Uma Musume Lurker. I misunderstood the situation completely. Christian, you never liked Nendroid just because I don't know. It'll be another rabbit hole. I think I've only ever had 2 Nendroids. One was a Link Nendroid and one was a Hinata Haikyuu Nendroid. Watching the Olympics opening on Friday, I have been seeing a lot of Olympic videos on my Instagram, so I was curious as to when the Winter Olympics were happening. Where are the Winter Olympics this year? I feel like the last Olympics were, what, in Paris, maybe? Italy. Dang. Italia. Maybe. What am I doing on Friday? Working. Bummer. What time? Maybe I can see if I can schedule not super mind-numbing meetings for Friday. Just want to share something I might find regrettable later on. Why? You can always share. This is a safe space. We're just a bunch of memers. I like it. It makes me feel like a Thars that I am. I think it's a good show. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Hell yeah. I have a bunch of anime on the go this season. It's mostly season 2s of things that I've watched previously. And then I think all the stuff that's new is romances for me. But I do love me a good anime romance. So, Doc says some random town in Italy. I'm sure it's a beautiful place in Italy. Northern Italy, then, I'm assuming? Because Italy goes pretty far south. You would need the mountains for the snowboarders and the skiers and the sledums. I was planning a trip to Italy for next week and couldn't figure out why everything was so expensive. Turns out the Olympics are happening. Fair. Milan specifically, which is a nice place. Nice. Uma Musume's peak changed my mind. I haven't played it, but I understand that the fandom is fandoming. That Uma Musume is really popped off. How does this goes on to here? Like, oh, like this. Very good. And then this piece goes on the back. Yeet. Oh, thumb strength. Check. Ah. Ouchie. Ouch. Ouch, 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 ouch. Ouch, ouch. Oh, was this supposed to go in first? You bet it was. Oh no, it can go on now. Okay, okay, okay. Good, 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 good. Very good. I'm excited for stream this weekend. I'm excited to see what you guys think of stream this weekend. I'm trying to figure out how we're gonna keep an eye on chat while we do this particular thing. I think I can figure it out and make it work. Okay, and then these go on the sides. Like this. Ta-da. Cool. Okay, coming together. Put Loki in charge of reading and responding to chat so he has something to do, so he's not a gremlin. Talking about Umas, my favorite is Agnes Tachyon. Which one is yours? I don't know any of them, unfortunately. But Lurker might be able to share their favorite Uma Musume. Retro, hello, hello, hello. Sorry, I gotta stretch again. Oh. I got my Asuka throw blanket today. Where did you order it from? Makes me feel like a weeb. That's the best feeling, when you feel like a weeb. Ogre Cap best girl, says Lurker. Stretch them. I feel like I would pick the Uma Musume girl that's the quirkiest. That would be fun for me. Hot Topic had it half off. They've had some really crazy deals lately, actually. I took a look on in-store. I think I went a couple weeks ago. But the selection's limited compared to the website. The website has so much stuff that I actually give up looking through it because there's just pages upon pages of stuff to look through. I was like, I've had enough Hot Topic scrolling for today. I've hit my quota. A 3 and 4. As my Gunpla journey goes, which again I'm grateful to you guys for recommending, 3 days ago, I feel like I made a big leap from buying MGs so far and RGs from Bandai. Are you liking everything that you're building? You're having a good time? I think it's a lot of fun. I'm glad you're trying new things. MGs and RGs are just longer builds. But they do have inner frames, so it's a little bit different build experience-wise. But they look really, really nice once they're put together. And then it gets the skirt pieces next. I go down to 1 and 2. These big old pieces over here. And then it looks like there's a small connector. Oh, sorry, I bashed you guys with a runner. A small connector piece that goes between the upper torso and the waist piece here. Christian's favorite is Ogre Cap as well, and tail? I feel so awkward walking into Hot Topic as a 34-year-old man. But you have to get the good stuff, Retro. You gotta do what you gotta do. If that's where the Asuka blanket is, you gotta go where the Asuka blanket is. Never give up. I half-heartedly pre-ordered PG New, which I might regret. Reason being is that I don't know nothing about the Gundam franchise, and I don't know what's up. You don't have to know about the franchise to be able to enjoy the kit and or the build experience. I think my voice is starting to go, gang. All of a sudden, it's very raspy. Hello? Hello? Ruh-roh. It's probably just me solo talking for 2.5 hours. Can you hear it? Oh no. Oh no. When we first started building Gunpla, we had only seen one Gundam series. And we just enjoyed building them, even though we didn't know where they came from or like what the lore behind the different suits was. So you don't have to know the series or the franchise to enjoy building. You can just enjoy building, and then if you want to catch up on Gundam or the franchise at any point, you can. Like, I've had this kit for half a year, perhaps, and I'm just building it now. I've always liked the look of this kit, but I only recently watched Unicorn a month ago. And I've built quite a few kits that I haven't seen the anime for. Just do what makes you happy. It's a bit raspier, yeah. It was really bad for a second there. I can feel it catching in my throat, like in this area, that it's starting to get a little painful. But I tend to lose my voice a little bit when I've been solo talking for such a long period of time. That's why it's nice to have Peanut around. So I will probably stop in half hour then, because it's only going to continue to get worse, and I have a job where I talk a lot, so I'm going to need my voice tomorrow. Bummer. I thought it was going to hold out longer than it is/was. Oh, I see you're building the gay homosexual gay transformer, and I love it. It's amazing. Did you enjoy Unicorn? There were parts of Unicorn that I got kind of stuck up on, but overall I enjoyed Unicorn. I think the main character from Unicorn has like the hardest to pronounce name out of any Gundam main character, Banaji, that I've seen so far. Oh, the villain I thought was pretty flat, but I liked the ending episodes with him as a character. I liked Angelo because I like Yelly Boy. I love the Rozen Zulu because it's pretty purple in heels with flower petals. Oh, I think I heard Loki. I heard a little kitty. Banagher Links. It's like the hardest to pronounce name in Gundam. Like, it's so complicated. What happened to just like the good old days of Amado? Or Camille, you know? Just hit them with more girls' names. Same brain cell. Banana Links. Bless you, Smiley. Thank you. My first PG was UC. I think our first PG was not UC. Our first PG was Seed. Sorry, there's a cat in the way and I have stuff everywhere. Yeah, I have plastic fingers. I can't pet you. I've been sanding, and I really don't want you standing in the build space currently, kitty. I'm so sorry, little small cat. I'm overthinking if there's any hidden reference for the details as I start building. But you can still enjoy it. New as goated, says Alex. This cat is rubbing all over my arm, and I'm just trying to not let him in the space. Hi! It looks intricate? Yeah. Then I guess you've already seen the big red mobile armor that got demolished too. The MA looked like the Nightingale. Yes. I mistakenly thought it was the Nightingale or related to the Nightingale because they look very similar. I guess the Dumpy is a little bit different. Don't eat things. He wants to cause problems. My favorite Gundam mobile suit is Dynamez, and I have both HG and MG, and it will be a year or two before I'll touch them since I'm training my skills. I have limited knowledge with the Dynamez. My knowledge of the Dynamez is from Gundam Evolution, like the 6v6 shooter video game that was out for like a year. Because I think Dynamez was one of the newer suits they introduced into the video game, and I thought it was really cool that they had a sniper in the game. I know that I've seen Dynamez in a Gundam show before, but I can't recall which show. Banaji Linksu. I wouldn't bother with narrative personally. Sorry, my throat's going array. My first PG was the PG. Oh no, my first PG was the Exia. So if I go like this, this is the PG Exia here. Laying down is the PG Astray, and then this laying down is the PG U Extreme, or Unleashed. This one laying down right here. So we've done 3 PGs. Yeah. Kitty, please don't attack things. It's on the team with the Exia. Ah, Dynamase is in 00. Oh. You can do what you want, though. You will likely dislike Fukui even more. Loki, please stop. What was that giant suit called again? The one that looks like the Nightingale? Look at that handsome boy. Shamblu is in the land use Nightingale. This is canon now. I think 00 is next on the Gundam watch list. Can you sit? Be good? Be good boy. Is there a new rival with the same scale? And Retro just finished Destiny. Do you think you're gonna watch the Freedom movie, Retro? I hate Shin. Gang gang. Didn't love Shin. Was not a Shin fan. Yeah. Okay, let's try to finish up this waist piece here. Did I cut out A4? This looks like 1 and 2. This must be 4 here. I think I sanded this piece here. But not the Desert Tiger. I hate like 80% of the seed characters. The Desert character, or the Desert Tiger, is a cool character. His mobile suit is also poggers. The like 4-legged, I guess you would, yeah, still could call it a Desert Tiger. It's a really cool mobile suit. On, and then clip this and flip it. Interesting, but okay. Clip and flip. And then we get the side pieces. Did I double cut these? I did not. I guess maybe because Kitty came through. Oh. Sometimes these nubs go flying and I hit him with them and I feel really bad about that. New Gundam's rival is the Sazabi, but it's a lot bigger. I'd rather have more Kira, Jesus, Yamato. Sazabi, I will look into it, thanks. I feel like Atherin was way more of the protagonist in Destiny than Shin. I feel like we probably didn't need to introduce more characters, and we could have just done more with Kira and Athrun, but who am I to say? Okawada, the designer of the original Gandeg, has expressed how he really enjoyed designing the Robo-Doggos. Cute! Athrun was more likable than both Shinji and Kira. Shinji, we're riding an Evangelion. Accidentally. Autocorrect wants me to talk about Evangelion, yes. I think when I first watched Seed, I liked Kira over Athrun, and then when I watched it the second time, 15 years later, I liked Athrun over Kira. Funny how your tastes change with time. See, Destiny is on my... I don't think I ever need to see this list along with age. No! I mean, you probably don't. But the characters I hold very dear, and I very much enjoy the design of Seed mobile suits. Even though they arguably all look the same, they're my favorites. There's some bad bees, you know what I'm saying? Oh, front popped off. Get back on there. Oops. Oh, okay, it wants this piece over top of this piece. That makes more sense. I feel like that's gonna stay a lot better. Yes. Okay, good. I need Maki's Eva. See, Destiny had a lot of good moments. It did. I don't think I'll ever run into another Gundam series I dislike as much as Victory. I haven't seen Victory. I don't know if I've run into... Oh, Big Man's here now. Hi, Big Man. Are you both looking for dinner? Oh, watch. Don't look at your brother like that. He can pass. Big Man, you want to come over here? You go, Big Man. You want to come through? You can go. You can go. Here. Come to your pillow. Big Man, I have plastic fingers. Oh. He's given up and he's leaving. No, he's just turning around. Hi. Good boy. He's like right beside me. Telling me that he would like dinner, please. Oh no, I've got the yucks. Go ahead. Little, don't... Did you guys see that? No smacking your brother. What is that? Don't do that. Be a good boy. Hey, Big Man, come on your... Good boy. Big Man's making you guys some biscuits. He's working hard. Hey, Big Man. Go, Big Man, go. Go, Big Man, go. Little, you're kind of in my light here, buddy. Can you lay down? Good job, Big Man. Mamma mia, pizzeria. And he's working hard to open up the biscuit store. Hi, Con. Have you seen that vid of someone giving a mini laptop for their cats and it helped their owner getting their work done? We should do that with mini Gunpla. That would be really cute. I have seen that video, and I think it would probably work if they have something similar that they can work on. Okay, and now there's a little piece that goes in between the torso and this waist piece. Just 3 pieces, not a whole lot. Have not watched any Seed series, but OG Justice is my favorite in terms of designing. Very good. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, so good biscuits. So good biscuits. Oh. Are you trying to make biscuits on Mama Foot? Thank you. And biscuits on Mama Leggy. Biscuits, so good. Yeah. Work so hard. Hi, little. You just sitting there? You just sitting and supervising, I guess? Oh, purr cotton. Wow. The big purrs. Hi, Bubby. No, he's just gonna hit you. Watch out for your brother. No hitting, please. No hitting, please. No biting, please. Little. That's not nice. That's your brother. Why you gotta do that? That's not nice. His dead ass bit his butt. The only Gundam stuff I still want to get into is 83 and Hathaway. Otherwise, I've seen everything I wanted to. Yeah, you can kind of stop whenever you'd like. Will you be painting the Gundam? Because I remember some of the brown parts looking really icky. I think I'd like to hand paint a lot of the white lines because the decal sheet is essentially just a billion white lines. It's hard to see with the light on. But I think it would be nice to have these be hand painted. But my younger sister does all of our painting, so she has all of our paintbrushes and all of our paints. So if I'm gonna start getting into painting myself, then I'm gonna need to pick up some. Can you guys see this kitty? He's sitting right here, and he was just tapping my shoulder because he is absolutely starving and cannot believe that I have not fed him. Look at the eyes. I know, you're starving. You haven't eaten in like 20 years. So hungry. He's withering away. Can mommy do a little bit more for dinner? A little bit more? Yeah, is that okay? Oh, puppy. He's withering away. He's dying. Mom hasn't fed the baby. I know. Hello, I came for the Gunpla and stayed for the floof. These are 2 of the 3 floofs, and they normally eat around 8 o'clock. So this is Big Man, government name Cotton. This is Little Man, government name Loki. And Lady is not here, government name Korra. Now he's over here. He has a tendency to get right in the way of whatever I'm doing. Because he knows if he gets in my way, I will stop what I'm doing to feed him. I have 3 floofs, they're all rescues. This one is 5, this one is 4, and Lady is 10. She's an old gal, but he is dying. I would like to do like 3 more pieces. I have cat hair in my mouth now. That's from you. Yeah. They really love their kissies, which is very cute, but unfortunate when I'm trying to do things. Because then they get in the way and want their kissies. Okay, guys. Really, I have very little left to do. Oh, was that a big sigh? Big man, I could do without the attitude. Is this even the right piece? Having these cats crowd my space is really putting on the pressure. Whom rescued whom? Are you sitting on my mouse? Sorry, big man. I just need to get the mouse so I can scroll down on chat. Not now, cat. We have her right now. You guys gotta share. I recommend Display painting markers. I think Peanut has all of our painting markers too. I don't know what brand they are though. I think they're just Gunpla branded Bandai markers. I have these two menaces named Hikaru and Hayat. Is it Hayat or Hayate? That's very, very cute. We love hags. I'm glad we love hags here. I also love hags. I just moved, so I don't have many of the modeling stuff, so I've been searching for someone to live through their builds. So hello! Hope you are well. Hope you are well as well. Normally there's two of us. Normally it's me and my younger sister, and we do this together. But today's her birthday, so we begrudgingly gave her the night off. I go by Smiley, and my younger sister goes by Peanut. So we have a peanut-free stream today. My old girl would yell and scream. Big man is giving the stare. Yeah, big man is trying his best to get my attention. Holy cow, my brain hurts now. I think I'm actually considering buying it. Do what makes you happy. Most things you can return if you buy them and they don't make you happy. Okay, let me quickly finish up these 3 waste pieces here because these cats will start to get more and more vocal if I don't give them what they're looking for. Little man is laying down and being a good boy. Big man has left the room. Oh no, he's behind me. If he leaves the room, that's when he starts to get vocal because he'll yell at me from outside of the room to watch and make sure that I'm leaving the room. They're being very needy today. Maybe because normally when I'm streaming Peanut's here too. And because it's just me, they're like, well, mother, you don't need to be doing this. You need to actually be feeding us instead. Thank you. Bumsky. But it's coming along really well. Just picture Mr. Peanut, and that's pretty much what she looks like. The size you reach for a runner. I know. He's so sassy. That's cool. Look forward to future streams. Mind if I ask what's your favorite model you've built so far? I feel like I change my mind all the time because I really like building. And sometimes a kit will have a unique little gimmick and I'm like, that is the coolest thing ever. I think my favorite kit, I've probably been saying the MGEX Freedom for the most part because it has an MG build experience, but there's a lot of extra that they give to that kit. It feels like a kit with like all of the bells and whistles, so it was neat to be able to experience all of those little extras. And I really like when instruction manuals will show you before you start a piece or a section all of the runners you need in that section. So you'll see it, I think, rarely on MG builds. You'll see it on PG builds, and the MGX had it as well. And it's really nice to be able to organize the stack of runners that I need to start that section. And it tells you when the runner's empty, so it's just a very clean build experience. It really walks you through it. Plus the different colors of gold was beautiful. The articulation's nice. It looks stunning. And I love seed kits. I'm like very much a seed girly. I feel like that's pretty common on MGs. True. Fair point. It's thrice the price of the new I pre-ordered, but joke's on me, I know nothing about its lore, and that's the problem. But you could always fix that if you wanted to. You could always change your mind, or if you really want to watch the lore, you could, but there's no pressure. Nobody will judge you for building a kit that you don't know the lore for. But if you're beating yourself up for it, then that's your decision to make. Whatever makes you the most comfortable. Mother, we require din-dins. Why are you playing with these robots? Smiley's cats. Yeah, just about. Look forward to future streams. Well, I hope you enjoy. Peanut likes to build anything that's not a mecha, essentially. She likes mecha too, but she just prefers almost everything else. She loves Zoids, she loves waifu kits, she likes Pokepla. She likes whatever the heck Big Tony is. She likes building mammals. She loves 30-minute missions, 30-minute preference, 30-minute sisters. I will build anything except for spiders because they are ooky spooky. Big Tony is one of a kind guy, as he should be. There's a lot of kits that I've really enjoyed building, and some of them, sometimes they'll mean something to me. Like the High New was the first kit that I fully built by myself, off stream, panel-lined and decaled by myself. So for me, like, that build has a special place in my heart because I feel like I did it totally by myself, and it was very satisfying to have done that much. Because normally I just build and I pass it off to my sister and she does the panel lining, the decals, and the painting. So to do it myself, I was like, wow, I did that. That's cool. Big Tony got him big guns. Wish me get something like MG Kshatriya at some point. My younger sister is currently spray painting the HG Kshatriya, and she wants to turn it into a banana. So we can't decide if we're going to call it the Kshanana or the Banantria. It's still kind of up for debate. Okay, how do these all go together? This attaches to this. And then this goes on underneath. Oh, I put this on upways, downways, upsies, downsies. Ruh-roh. Oh, yeah. I think I need a part separator for this. Oops. Classic. Banantria sounds nice, but Kshanana's funny, so I can't, we don't know which way to go. My favorite kits are usually HG, but I like how MG kits look more. I feel like you can see more with the MGs because they're bigger in scale, so they have more to showcase. But I also love that RGs have the same level of detail and they're smaller, because then they feel like a little bit cleaner. They almost feel more detailed because they're trying to show the detail at a smaller scale. I am obsessed with the MGSD line. They're really cute, and they're just such a fun build. This is what I mean, like, it's really hard for me to pick a favorite, because I get really excited about a bunch of stuff. Kshanana sounds a bit like a sound effect from a tokusatsu show. It also reminds me of Batman for some reason. So we don't really know what we're doing. We're all over the board, and that's how things tend to be. But that's okay. Okay. We have liftoff. So this goes on top of this. Very nice. I don't know why it didn't just have us do that as part of like the chest piece. And then this goes on. So we have torso and waist. We also have shoulders, but we don't have arms to connect the shoulders. But I feel like that's reasonable progress. It would have gone a lot faster if we didn't have Loki trying to sabotage us for the first hour of the build. But we did our best. Normally we stream from 5 to 9, but because it's just solo, my throat's starting to hurt a little bit. I don't know what I'm doing. An autobiography by Mud. But if you learn what you're doing by doing. So, by doing what you don't know what you're doing, you learn to do what you're doing. Does that make sense? That is Peanut's motto. I get very much in my head and scared about not knowing what I'm doing, and I will like hold myself back from doing something because I'm scared that I'm gonna do it wrong because I don't know what I'm doing. Peanut's motto is very much fuck it, we ball. She just wants to like get right in there and figure it out as she goes. So we're very different in the way that we approach things. But it's refreshing for me because it teaches me that I need to take more of her mindset sometimes. And then sometimes she'll do fuck it, we ball, and then she'll be like, well, that didn't really work out. And she'll be like, okay, maybe I'll do it more like Smiley next time. We learn from each other. We live and we learn. MGSD Kshatriya is a must-have for sure. We still haven't built the SD Kshatriya, but I look at it every time I open the cabinets because I think it looks so tiny and so cute. I just do things. It's how I've made it this far, but with no idea. I feel like you and Peanut are two peas in a pod. That is very much a Peanut mentality. Weeball! Howdy do, Solo Sister. Hello! Hello, hello! That would have been a good build tonight. I have yet to build any SD kit. I should pick a couple up. I think there's SDs and then there's BBs, and I think BBs are just like slightly more squished SDs. SDs are really cute, they're very simple. MGSDs are still very tiny and very cute, but they have like a crazy amount of detail for their tiny little bodies. They very much impress me. Considering Loki didn't let you build for the first hour, yeah, maybe I should have chosen a shorter build. Normally I can finish an HG in one stream, but because Loki was being a super pain in the butt, I didn't make it very far. Sorry, I'm just gonna vacuum up the nubs on the... I wonder if I should start muting my mic when I do that. Is that crazy loud for you guys? Is that a pain in the butt? Can I just like lay these on here for now so you guys can see what it looks like? Kinda not really. I just noticed why the logo in the box coloring is red. All Gundams I bought logos are blue. Is it an exclusive release? It means it's an older release. The Bandai logo on older kits is red, and the Bandai logo on newer kits is blue. I think that's the difference. Sorry gang, I fell behind on chat a little bit. I'm not really buying many kits for a while because I have a pile. Need to build record shelves as well as put shelves all around the apartment for model kits. You gotta feed the addiction. My kittens are little monsters. Even when I put up shelves, they were still monsters even with shelves. They knocked things off of the shelf and broke things, which was unfortunate. But they are gremlins, so what are you gonna do? Yeah. Considering I really want the Devil Gundam BB. The Devil Gundam is an EP creepy looking centipede. I could never. No! I like the vacuum sounds. Thank you for answering. It's noted. Yes, you're welcome. The vacuum is cool. You like? Because when we're... yeah, it's not sponsored. We just have a little desk vacuum because we get nubs everywhere, right? When you're building, when you're cutting stuff off. And I have cats that walk all over the build space. So the desk vacuum just sucks up all the nubs. It's like 20 bucks on Amazon. It's the best purchase. I just found something I didn't know I needed. We didn't know we needed it either. I think we were like trying to put things together on a throne or something. Or maybe we just bought it and it ended up being like the best 20 bucks that we've spent in our building career. It's the best. I really enjoyed the Gawain model from Code Geass. I don't think we've built the Gawain yet. I think it's still in the backlog. We built the... I haven't built any of the Code Geass ones. I built the Nervash. I built the Eureka 7 one. I don't think I've built any of the Code Geass kits yet. The Lancelot, the Gawain. Are they still in the backlog? Where are you? I hope they're not buried somewhere. I may have bought a $100 record with the G Gundam soundtracks, the G Quucks. I imagine a little Gundam centipede in SD form. It's baby, but it's still bug. It's still EP creepy, even if it's baby. Doc got one randomly by chance at a work holiday party. They're the best. They're so handy. Not saying I just ordered one for next day delivery, but that vacuum is awesome for one, and one for the wife too. They're so useful. I think they're the best thing ever. I hope you guys all love them and I'm not just like hyping them up. I personally think they're the best. And again, not sponsored, so this is like our true opinion. You haven't touched the Gios kits yet? No. I wonder which one I'd build first. I feel like I'd want to build the Lancelot first. Because Spinzaku is hilarious. I would love a good Devil Gundam. That'd be super fun. Eepy Creepy! You guys like the Eepy Creepies? Peanut would like a Devil Gundam because it's Eepy Creepy. I don't like the Eepy Creepies. The Ookie Bookies? No, that's a Peanut. That's a Peanut thing. At this point, they should be sponsoring you. We just talk about stuff we like. We're just here to hang out, you know? We're here for a good time. This is all that I'm gonna get done for tonight, gang. My voice is going downhill pretty quickly. When I solo stream, it tends to get a little bit raspy, and then I feel it worse the next morning after. But 3 hours, I think, is pretty reasonable progress. So next stream, we're gonna be streaming Saturday 5 p.m. EST. I'll double check with Peanut. We're not gonna be building on Saturday because I want to do a little something for her birthday because she wasn't here for today. So I've got a fun little something planned for on Saturday when she's here. And then we'll get back to building and airbrushing on the following Wednesday. Just as a heads up. Save the best for last, so let's do the Lancelot first. Whoa, Lancelot's not the best. Interesting. What's the product name again? The one that we have is TRZ Life, but I'm sure there's a bunch of desk vacuums. This one is one that we've used for 2-3 years now, and it still works very well. Love it. Very good. So I will see you guys on Saturday. I'll double check with Peanut that we are streaming at Saturday 5 p.m. EST, and I'll post in the Discord if she changes her mind. But I'll see you guys then. Thanks for coming to hang out. I know it was just little old me, and we were losing our minds over a cat for the first hour, but I still appreciate it. I'll go feed the kitties. They've both left me. They're gonna attack me as soon as I get upstairs, I'm sure. Oh, I just rubbed all the plastic dust all over my pants. No. I think that's the first time I've done that in 4 years of building. I'm so upset. I was doing so good. That's a bummer. Night, guys. I'll say goodbye.